What's going on, guys? Rogue Emissary here. Just thought I'd make a quick video about the first section of the new raid, Crota's End. Basically, I'm just going to show you how to get through the first checkpoint with gameplay that I did with my team yesterday. We didn't no experience, went into it totally blind, had no idea, but figured it all out, at least for the most part. So the first thing you want to do is right here where I'm about to land this plate. We didn't know it at first, but you want to stand on it. I don't know, it takes somewhere between 30 seconds, 45 seconds ish. You'll see a bridge start forming. Basically, you just stand on it. You really can't do anything else. This is just how it starts. You stand on it, I don't know, have a little dance party like we did. Wait for the bridge to open. Like I said, it takes a little while, but not too bad, and it's easy. Nothing attacks you, you just stand here. Once the bridge finishes, you're going to run across it. So ours is almost up. Checking gear. So bridge is up. Just head across it. It won't deconstruct itself or anything. Once it's up, it's up. Go across it, and you just want to fall down the hole. So you just jump in it, and it takes you straight down into the hellmouth. You will fall. It'll feel like forever. Just gets black. I think you can slow your fall by using your double jump or your drift or lift or whatever you have. I didn't. I fell straight down without doing anything. Hit the ground, and it did almost kill me. It didn't, but it almost did. I thought it was actually going to kill all of us when we hit the ground. I thought that was going to be the first death on the new raid, but it wasn't. So we hit the bottom. We had no idea what we were doing, so we started killing enemies, moving around. Basically, this is our first attempt going into it blind at what we thought we were supposed to do. So I am going to fast forward it, but I'm going to leave it here so you can see our first attempt. Did take us about 6 or 7 tries, but this is going to be our first attempt. So enjoy us doing what we're not supposed to and dying. And I'll talk to you again. Basically, this is the run that we did where we did make it all the way through. Finally figured out what to do. It took us about 6 or 7 wipes. Finally got it down. What you want to do is there's these beacons. Run from one to the next. That's it. You just chain them one to the next, all the way until you get to the end. When you're not around them, you will get what's called the weight of darkness. Makes it so you can't run very fast, you can't jump, you can't double jump. Does affect you, especially in here, because you will get overrun by thralls if you don't keep it off, but the beacons do take it away. So what you want to do is you want to get your whole team kind of just to stay with each other, run from one to the next, and stay in it just long enough to keep the weight of darkness off of you, and then move to the next one. As soon as it's gone, move to the next one. If you stay by a beacon too long, even just one person, it will turn red, your screen will turn red, and it will explode and kill you. So you really don't want that to happen. You really are going to need as many people as possible when you get to the end of this thing. So try and help your teammates out if they're falling behind. Shoot behind them, throw grenades, rocket launchers, whatever. Do what you can to keep them alive. Really nice at the end. There are certain parts of this, like you see, where there's holes, just random holes in the ground that you fall in, you will die. Can get revived, but more than likely your team's already going to be past you by the time you fall in and die. You really can't take the time to go back. You gotta just go one to the next, deal with it. If someone dies, you're just gonna have to go without him. Warlocks are nice with the self-res. In case you do fall in a hole, you can pick yourself up real quick and keep going with your team. Otherwise, you probably want to just leave them behind You know, unless you know you can get them quick and get back on track. But the holes are placed behind rocks or in dark areas and on the side, so you gotta be really careful. There's a few times in here where I almost fall in. And then on side note, there's nights like this one right here that there's only two until you get to the very end. There's only two while you're running, but this one hides behind that rock on the left. And if anybody's got more than, I'd say, 5 or 6 weight of darkness, he'll catch up to you, hit you. Pretty much the end of that person, unless someone can go back and get him. And there's another knight towards the end that comes from the right side. You'll see it pop out. But hopefully your team's enough together where you can just take it out real quick. There's the hole I almost fell in. You want to take them out, take out as many enemies as you can. You can see that we kind of ran ahead, so we're trying to wait for our team to catch up. But we decided not to. We kept going. They did yell at us. They did ask us to wait. Up here, we did wait for the rest of them to catch up. We shot, the thralls behind them, hoping to catch up to us. Decided that we probably need their help. You can see right there, we let them catch up. There's the second knight. And there's another hole. Just gotta watch out. He cock-blocked my grenade. We just take out the knights, take out all the enemies, from beacon to beacon. To this part, you're not gonna see one, but you want to run to the right and straight up the hill. Once you get to the top of the hill, you'll see the next one. There it is. You just keep going. There's a couple holes on the way, right in the dark path that you won't see. But once you go up this hill, you've only got 2 beacons left. There's the one we're at, and there's one more that we're about to run to. See, let's go to it. There. I lied. There's 2 left. There's this one we're running to, and then one more. So three from the start at the top of the hill. You get here, and you can see the last one off in the distance. Once you get to the last one, because the beacon's going to explode, and you're not going to be able to keep the weight of darkness off anyway. You really just want to get your entire team into this circle. It's just like the beginning with the bridge. You want to stand in the circle till the new bridge forms. Just get as many people in there. I found out it's nice if you have a Titan. Put a shield up and you can't get shot. You just have to worry about taking out the thralls when they come inside. If you have enough people, just melee attack them, take them down. But there's knights and ogres that spawn that shoot at you, so if you have the Titan shield, it'll be nice to help keep them from killing the rest of your team. We had 2 people go down. Luckily, they went down in the circle, so we just stayed in, kept enemies away, revived them. We do go down ourselves. We do get them back up. It's nice for a second, and then we just get overrun by thralls. Knight, ogre's about to pop up. Trying to watch him die. Basically, it's just waves and waves. You just fight off waves. It's like every other mission in the game. Stand in one spot, fight waves of enemies. I died. Warlock self-res. It's helpful. It's really helpful. It's the only reason we actually got through this first checkpoint. You just want to kill everything. You gotta stay in the circle too. If anybody, you can have one person in, but if everybody leaves, it'll start deconstructing. And if you do that, you're gonna run out of time. So you see, we killed the ogre, there's knight, there's more thralls, and this is where we get overrun. I go down, everybody else goes down, and right there, everybody's dead. Luckily, we did have a warlock with self-res. He rezzed himself and went straight across the bridge. And that's it. All you gotta do once the bridge is formed is get across. Just run straight to the light. Frickin' run, Forrest, run. And you can see him going. He makes it all the way. We hit the checkpoint. Get our gear, our reward. I got lucky, got a pair of gloves. But basically, it's tough. You gotta have enough people to fend off all the enemies while this bridge is forming. Once it's formed, doesn't matter who gets over there, just one person. But that's the video. Good luck, everyone.
Checkpoint.